Hello, I'm Miss Darling, and welcome to my studio. Today, I'm going to see how many nice tags and other ephemera I can cut out of two of my masterboards. I'm going to first glue this to this piece of cardstock that I have printed and placed lines on, so that when the tags and ephemera are cut out, they will be nicely ready for journaling on the back. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all well and busy being creative yourself. Yeah. Work along with me. Let's craft together. And if you enjoy this type of content, now is a great time to just drop down and give the video a like, make a quick comment, and ask a question. And I'm going to glue this orange and green masterboard I made to this particular backing. And I think that would be nice and fun to turn a tag over and see that on the back. It's a little bit on the dark side, but I think a person can still journal on the lines in the back. Or just have fun appreciating the ephemera for what it is. When you plan on cutting out, you want to make sure you put plenty of glue everywhere, because you do not know exactly where the cuts are going to fall, and you want to have as good adhesion for each separate item as you can get. I'm going to be using my acrylic templates to decide where I'm going to cut these up. So I have a number of acrylic templates that I use habitually, and if you're interested in knowing how to make a set of these for yourself, I have a video. I will put a link in the description box, and go take a peek at that video, and it'll tell you exactly what to do and how to go about it. I like them better than just using acetate or something real thin. These are very sturdy, and because of the thickness of the acrylic sheet, you can just draw around them so much easier without going off in a direction you don't want to go. So looking at this, I'm liking putting this right here. I used to use a pencil to make my outlines, but when your masterboard is as busy as this, it's helpful to have a darker line there to see what. I think I'm going to try to get 2 large tags out of this, and then hopefully get several smaller ones as well. Okay, now I'm going to switch to smaller. Where do we want to go for this? I think that'd be nice having that bold flower right there. Put it up in the upper quadrant, which would be a good place for the focal point. Alright, I think the only other thing I'm going to get out of this is to use this really small one. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that could be a nice art card. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to cut any more into this particular board, and retain my leftovers for something other than a tag. Tags are by far my favorite thing to make, so I always start with them. The nice advantage of these acrylic templates is that, you know, it's really helpful in helping you decide your placement so that you're, you know, reasonably happy with what you get. And they're just practically indestructible. I think I'll come over to this side at this point and maybe grab Don't worry too much about the leftovers, because you will find they're great little pieces to use to embellish other things. And if you wind up with a tag that you don't really care for all that much, perhaps just adding a cut section from a leftover will completely solve the problem for you and turn it into something amazing. I'm going to go shorter with this one so I don't cut into that lady's head there. I want to preserve that for some other use. We'll come down about that far and move the template up and, you know, just shorten it a bit. That way I don't lose that for some other purpose. For instance, I might just love having her on a small tag. Alright, so on this one we're going to get 2 large ones, a medium size, and 2 small ones, and then we'll have some leftovers. So let's go ahead and cut up what we have. I think I'll use these. Very nice. And you see on the back, it's all ready for journaling. Really cool. I am liking what I'm getting quite a bit. I think they're fun and very colorful, and would look wonderful in a myriad of junk journal styles. This is a nice color palette. Complementary colors. I could see these tags in a Bohemian style journal, a French theme, even botanical because of the colors. French, Italian. And then I take and kind of trim up my leftovers into some sort of into the smaller bits, you know, looking for usable shapes. Right, that's what we're getting out of this. And you see each one has journaling, which, you know, you could even put some ephemera on the back if you wanted to, but you don't need to. And it's, well, this one wound up with vertical lines, but that's okay. And then these are my leftovers. And let's see what we get from this one. Got just enough time to cut these out. If you like these masterboards and you would like to acquire the ability to reproduce them, you'll find links in my Etsy store where you can find a lot of resources that I make available, not just masterboards, but ephemera as well. Ugh, those are just gorgeous. Love the color. Love the color palette. Very cheery. That lace just really pops out on that. I found that printing these on my 24-pound bond paper, the colors are much more vibrant than on the cardstock. So I think I need to quit printing straight to cardstock and instead print on 24-pound bond and then, you know, glue it onto cardstock. I really was shocked at the difference in quality. All right, this is leftover. I don't think I'll do anything with that because I have no idea at this point how I might use that in something else, and I don't want to cut it up and then regret. So this one I only got 4 and a larger amount of leftover. And then this one we got, let's do it this way. I'm very pleased with how these turned out, and they're all ready to have a hole put in, and I'll probably do some inking around the perimeters of each one of them and on the back too. And let's take a look at the back of these. Has lined backing. It's a different color, and I will, I'm sure, sew around the perimeter of all of them after I get everything done. If I'm going to do any more embellishments, I don't know at this point, but I will do that and call it a day. So, you know, just make your masterboards, and the busier they are, the more fantastic your smaller ephemera will be. And I mean, obviously if you have something that's more subdued and plain, then you have to embellish it more after the fact. But this is a great way of being able to do this multiple times, because you can print off as many copies as you want, and just by putting your template in a different place, you wind up with a coordinated card, but one that's totally different from all the others. So they're very versatile that way, and I encourage people to make copy boards of your originals and retain your original, and then you've always got it and can decide other purposes for it besides, you know, cutting them up. So, having said that, this is Miss Darling calling this a wrap. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.